We did a really big visual overhaul for the game, especially on the UI side, but not only. We upgraded to Unreal Engine 5 and taking advantage of some of the new features that we have in there. We've improved all the lighting. We've improved a lot of our shaders. We've improved like the grass and how much grass can be displayed on screen. So a lot of the sort of visual stuff has come a long way. And the UI is probably the biggest one. The UI overall is massive and has taken a very long time. And the reason we did this is we felt like the game has been around a long time. We've been in development for over 10 years since the start of the first version. We've obviously become better at doing things, more optimization. Like we look at our shaders and the tech we've built over the years, and we've obviously become better as game developers. So some of it just kind of needed some polish and updating, but also just over that long period of time, a lot of the aesthetics, a lot of the UI and the game's visuals maybe were not as cohesive as they might have been, when you do something in a short amount of time. And so this was a good opportunity to clean it all up, to make it all consistent, just make it look a lot more appealing. Which obviously, when you're sitting back and you're playing a village builder, you're looking at sort of the same environment for a long time. You're playing a village for 30 hours. You do want it to look really great, which I think is one of our strengths. There's an opportunity to make it all cohesive and consistent, but also just more intuitive. We've had many years of playtesting and feedback from players, and so we knew what the pain points were, and we're watching players where they were struggling with understanding some stuff, and that often came down to UX or UI. So we cleaned that all up. We've also, over the years, the resolution of screens and widescreens has changed, so that was a consideration. We just wanted to bring in clarity. We also cut some places in the UI that we felt were redundant or overwhelming, and again, that more focused approach, clarifying everything, trying to make it super intuitive, was important to us. And also, a UI artist joined our team in the last year, so she's been doing a fantastic job with it. So that was the goal, is to make it much more intuitive. The new systems open up for new content in the future as well, but in some ways we see this as the version of Goblins we should have launched with coming out of early access. In some ways we've had 2 goes of early access, which we really appreciate our players' patience with, but we really care about making this game as good as we can, and we've been fortunate in being able to continue doing so. I would love to continue that journey and continue updating it and adding more content and new mechanics over time, but that will really come down to how well the game's received, what player feedback we get, and hopefully we can have a big success so that we can continue supporting this game and updating it and adding more things, and who knows, maybe other games. A lot of these items have been wishlist items for me for many years, and in some ways the version I wish we had launched with, had we had the opportunity, but I wouldn't call it definitive. So maybe there's still room. Besides the things that we just mentioned, we have put in a lot of effort and keep working on making sure that the game is as bug-free as possible, just making general improvements to the core systems that exist, not just focusing on new things or the changes. And then very importantly, we've listened to our players for the last 2 or 3 years, all the feedback gathered, all of that. And we know that the core AI behavior system has had its troubles in the past, and not always been consistent update to update. And this is still something we're very focused on, and trying to do our best to improve that with each update. So we didn't just focus on new UI or new things or cutting back stuff, but really on the core technical issues that we've had from time to time over the years. But yeah, just a big thank you to the players we've had over many years, and we hope that there'll be lots of new players that try out building their goblin village of their dreams, and see if they can wrangle together these chaotic little creatures and manage to survive for a few seasons.